Your brain makes up only about 2% of your body weight, yet it handles 100% of your physical and mental life. As you watch this video, 100 billion neurons are actively firing and communicating inside your head to make sense of these words. This organ functions as the most advanced computer you will ever own. Today, we are going to look under the hood to see how that hardware actually works. Every valuable piece of hardware needs a protective case. For the brain, that starts with the thick physical shell of the skull. Underneath the bone, the brain is wrapped in 3 protective layers called the meninges, acting as internal packaging. Additionally, a specialized fluid fills the gaps between them. This liquid suspension system cushions the brain against sudden jolts. This level of security is necessary because your biological hardware is fragile. Unlike a phone, these components must last a lifetime without being replaced. Inside the brain, the entire operating network is built using 2 distinct types of tissue. Gray matter acts as the processor. This is where computing happens, calculating, analyzing, and deciding what to do next. White matter is the wiring connecting those processors. It works like a high-speed internet connection, carrying commands to the rest of your body. A powerful processor is only useful if it can send instructions where they need to go, making this connection essential for every action you take. The largest part of the brain is the cerebrum. It's split into 2 sides, with a cross-wired design where the left side of the brain manages the right side of the body, and the right manages the left. The frontal lobe is your brain's main settings and admin app. It handles your most complex tasks, like making decisions, planning your day, and controlling your movements. Just behind it is the parietal lobe. This functions as a sensor suite, processing everything you feel, from the texture of your clothes to the temperature of the air around you. These 2 apps work together constantly. One senses the world, while the other decides how you should move through it. The temporal lobe sits near your ears. This is your audio processing and facial recognition software, helping you understand speech and remember exactly who you're looking at. At the very back is the occipital lobe. It's a dedicated vision app that turns the raw light from your eyes into the images you see. Recognizing a friend's face and hearing their voice requires these separate apps to launch and sync in a fraction of a second. Deep in the center of the brain lies the limbic system. If the outer layers are the apps, this is the hidden server room. The thalamus acts as a router, directing incoming data. The hippocampus functions as your hard drive, storing long-term memories. Other parts manage your internal state. The amygdala processes emotions, while the hypothalamus sends chemical updates to manage sleep, growth, and energy. While the outer lobes handle logic and sight, this internal system dictates how you feel and how your body reacts to those experiences. Even when your conscious mind rests, your brain stays active. It's similar to how a phone runs background processes while the screen is locked. The cerebellum runs in the background to maintain your physical balance and posture without you ever having to think about it. At the very base, the pons and medulla handle your most vital survival tasks. They keep your heart beating and your lungs breathing every second of the day. By managing these essential survival functions automatically, your brain frees up the rest of its processing power so you can focus on thinking and creating. No machine we have ever built matches the silent complexity of the 3 pounds of tissue inside your head. When you look at the scale of these neural connections, they look less like simple tissue and more like an entire internal galaxy. By understanding how these different systems influence your reactions and memories, you gain a clearer perspective on how your own mind processes the world. Follow for more deep dives into the human mind.